Hey guys, it's me, Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good day. Today we're going to talk about our favorite subject, which is selling. And our topic for today is selling. Why is it so important that you show up to work? It's half the battle, showing up to work and selling. What do you mean? I said selling, showing up to work is half the battle. And you're probably saying, what are you talking about? I'm going to tell you what, in this day and age, after a pandemic and all this stuff happened, seems like a lot of people who are having a hard time coming back to work. They're having a hard time working. And if you're not working, you can't contribute, and it gets really tough on you. It could be a mindset. It could be all kinds of things that are going on that are causing people to be like this. But our main topic today in any job, showing up is half the battle. Especially in sales. Selling, it's not an easy opportunity. It sounds good, and you work on this mighty thing called commission where you can make a lot of money and so forth, but you have to learn how to be a salesperson. It's not just a job, it's a career. It's an opportunity for you to make a lot of money, but it's also a great opportunity to have a career and a lifestyle. To be an entrepreneur, a business owner, it's huge. It's just really important. And half the battle is showing up to work. It's hard to find good people a lot of times who are pliable. That means they're able to be manipulated in a way to help them to become a better salesperson. A lot of times people, they want to do as little as they possibly can and get as much out of it as possibly can. But in sales, you can't be a lazy salesperson. You have to show up to work. You have to pick up that heavy phone. You got to knock on those doors. And the key to success is if you're not green and growing, and which means you're growing and being a better salesperson, you're possibly ripening and rotting. That means your time is limited. And the key to success, and I'm being sincere, guys, because I've been talking to a lot of business owners and a lot of people who are entrepreneurs, and people have all these different companies, and their biggest problem is finding employees, people who want to work, people who are not afraid to ask for the order, to not be afraid to go out and just do the physical things that you need to do. You got to build a script. You got to be able to follow that script. You got to know how to find customers. You got to learn how to market. You've got to learn how to talk to people. You've got to get out of your comfort zone. When you're a salesperson, it's a huge career. It's a huge opportunity. There's many licenses and certifications that you can get that can help you in many roles in the selling field. But the biggest thing is we got to get out of bed, guys. We got to get off that lazy chair. Life is it's not easy. The good stuff that come easy a lot of times don't last. But when you work hard and you work smart, I've been in sales for like 40 years, guys. I told you I'd tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, and the warts and all, and things that people don't talk about when it comes to selling. And this one is huge. It's showing up to work is half the battle. Half the battle, it means if you get to work, it's just like going to a gymnasium. I used to weigh over 300 and something pounds, and it was hard for me to walk. It was hard for me to get around. And then I got to a point where I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. So I started doing something about it. I remember the first day I was so big, and it felt like it was 100 degrees outside, and I walked a mailbox. And then I walked 3 mailboxes the next day, and then I kept walking. And I've been able to lose, quite a few pounds. And there's a reason, because, I'm trying to have something done in the future. But the key to success is you got to show up. If you don't show up, you can't lose the weight. If you don't show up, you can't make a sale. If you don't show up and create a list of customers and actually pick up that phone and have an enthusiastic conversation. Hi, Miss Mary. Yeah, hi, Miss Mary. This is Gary Lee. I'm sorry it took so long to get back with you. Remember, guys, what we put into our sales performance is what we're going to put in our back pockets. But remember, always remember, life is ebb and flows. You have good days, bad days, sad days, mad days. Some days you want to cry. Some days you get frustrated. Some days you want to quit. And then some days you see the writing on the wall. but we glean information. I say this in every video. We glean information from each opportunity. So when we go to the next selling career or the next business opportunity, we're able to help it grow and evolve and get better and better. And we're able to make money. But the key to success is selling. The key to success is getting there, getting to the job site, getting in your car, starting the car up. Not just giving it lip service and sitting at the store waiting and waiting. Oh, I'll call on those people, and you're talking to everybody, but you're not working. We have to get off our butts. We have to not be lazy. And our topic for today is selling. Why it's up to us, and half the battle to make money in selling is to show up to work. Half the battle, guys, just half the battle. I know it sounds like a weird topic, but I've been in sales a long time. I've seen a lot of good companies that are gone now, but I gleaned information and I'm still here. I have to survive. I have to make money. I made this my career choice to be able to help people invest in stuff. I got multiple licenses and certifications. I've used them and I've seen companies come and go. And it's like, oh crap, but I keep evolving. And the key to success is I keep showing up. Showing up, like I said, is half the battle. If, say, for instance, if you're running a business and you're the only person there and you need to leave this place to go put money away in the bank, or you need to go to whatever, and you don't have people who show up on a regular basis, people who aren't hard workers, people who don't want to make money, they just want to get a basic paycheck. They're giving out, I don't know, like $15, $16 an hour. And a lot of companies, they're selling their salespeople on, hey, that's a lot of money. That's good money. That's bull crap. We're very fortunate. If you're lucky, you get a chance to work on this magic thing called commission. If you get a little bit of salary where they throw a couple of dollars your way, as long as you're making money and you're bringing in the business, it's a good thing. Selling is a great opportunity, but we have to remember half the battle to show up to work is to get off that couch, go to bed a little bit earlier, study, learn the philosophies, learn how to take care of yourself, go to the gym regularly, walk regularly, learn about your craft of sales, learn about your products. And remember, things ebb and flows, good days, bad days, things change, we evolve, companies come and go, but as salespeople, we still need to keep ourselves trained. Thoroughly trained. Please, I've got over 1,000 videos on all topics on how to help you to be a better salesperson. So please watch each one and glean a little bit of information. I promise you, I've already done all the bull crap and all the hard work, and I'm telling you, this will make it so much easier for you just to enjoy and say, oh, I could use that. I could use that. I could use that. And that's the key. We're thinking outside of the box, guys. We're doing more than we're supposed to do because our whole total thing is the battle. Half the battle of making money is showing up. It's amazing. I've heard that salespeople, they will call on a customer and they won't even show up to go see the customer, and they got a service and a product that the customer said, well, they didn't even show up and you showed up, so I guess I'll do business with you. Half the battle is what? Showing up. People want to buy stuff. They touch stuff on the computer all the time. We have the CRMs, our own systems, that let us know, hey, they were taking a look at this, or they were looking at Facebook or clicking on something, and they had an interest, and we saw that. We got a chance to create value. But see, if you're not the first one or the top 4 or 5 people that call these people, you've lost a chance. You've lost a lead. You've lost an opportunity. You've lost a close, and you lost the capability to sell. But we have to remember, half the battle is getting out there and selling. Half the battle is getting in front of the customer. Half the battle is picking up the phone. Half the battle is talking to people about referrals. Half the battle is learning and getting more continuous education. Half the battle is that you need to do what you need to do to be successful. It's just common sense. It doesn't matter what type of career, what type of business. If you show up to school, you're going to learn something. If you show up and start studying, you're going to learn something. If you start doing the best you can, studying the craft of sales, getting outside of your comfort zone, learning about new technology, new techniques, AI, all these different things that can enhance your selling career. But the key to success is you got to do what? You got to get out of bed. You got to stop being lazy. You got to do the job. You got to get back to work. You know, half the battle is showing up. So today, if you're watching this, you're looking to be a better person, a salesperson, a business owner, because you're showing up. You're showing up. And I promise you, if you show up to work, you're either going to make money or you're going to, get fired. So if you show up to work and you sell something, you help people, you put them in the pipeline, you get more and more and more opportunities to sell. You got to put yourself in that position. You can't sell something if you don't pick up that heavy phone. You can't sell something if you don't knock on that door. You can't sell something if you don't ask customers to invest or market yourself. But we need to think outside the box. And as a salesperson, that's what we're doing today. And you're important and we matter. I'm just saying, guys, and selling, it's why it's so important. And that half the battle is getting to work, because it's like I said, it's like going to the gym. At first, it's so hard. It's a little frustrating because you don't know everything. And sometimes it can be boring. It can be sad. It can be something that you're not familiar with or you're not really good at yet. But once you start going to the gym, and just like sales, you start doing it one day at a time, it's amazing. You start losing weight. You start looking better. You start closing sales. You start setting up appointments. It's amazing. But you have to put yourself in that position. You can't, if you don't put yourself in a position to make money, you're not going to make money. If you don't put yourself in a position to learn scripts on how to call people, you're not going to be able to call people properly. Same thing with knocking on doors. Everybody has a script when they knock on the door. They're asking for the order. They're not actually just going, oh, well, I'm just going to show up. Maybe they'll get something or not. No, they have a mindset. And that's what we do. We're salespeople. And our total job for today is half the battle of being successful in any business or any system is to show up. Show up. And the next part of that showing up is to do the work to learn how to do the job, or to get the education or get the training. And by showing up, what that does for you is you're not only going to be a prepared salesperson, but you're going to be a hungry salesperson who's got a lot of good knowledge that can help customers get information that they trust you because you seem sincere and because you showed up. Oh my gosh. You showed up to sell them the windows. You showed them to set up the roofs. You showed up to sell them the life insurance. You showed up to call them over the phone, set appointments to sell the HVAC. You set up the appointments. You showed up. You can't make money not doing anything. There are people in this world who don't want to make money. They want to make money. They just don't want to work hard for it. They don't want to work smart for it. But we're salespeople. We're going to glean information. We're going to learn as much as we can. We're going to talk to our customers, treat them with the best respect, give them the best customer service that they deserve. And we're going to crawl out of our box. And remember, half the battle is showing up to work. So let's go to work and let's go make some money. But remember, we can't make money unless what? We pick up that phone and show up at work. We can't make no money, have a nice new home, a new car, a new truck, take care of our families unless we do what? Teach our children and our family to show up to work. Time to go to work and go make some money. And now we're going to say, it's okay. You can go back to work. You can sell. You are important. You do matter. And half the battle is what? Showing up. Thanks for showing up, guys. I got to show up. I got to go make some money. Okay? All right. Showing up.